I'm very excited to share the news with you that I finally got my PMP certification done.
Thanks to EduHubSpot.com and Varun's mentorship.
The material provided by EduHubSpot is fantastic and the mentoring is phenomenal.
I could not accomplish this feat without the outstanding mentorship of Varun.
I would like to thank EduHubSpot for all the support that was given to me in this journey.
If you're looking to be certified just like me, EduHubSpot is your go-to place.
Thank you, EduHubSpot, for helping me become a PMI Certified professional.
I want to give credit to my success to the EduHubSpot team.
Hi, Therese. How are you?
Hello. Fine, and you?
I'm doing good as well. Welcome. First of all, congratulations on passing the PMP exam. So proud of you.
Me too. I'm very, very proud of myself. Yeah.
Yes, you should be. And Therese, your journey was a little bit different. And I'll say why it is different is because I know, you for you English was this, the second language. And so, you know what, I don't want to speak. I will let you describe your own journey for my students. And as you know, the purpose is to motivate them so that they can learn from you, and what are the things which helped you, which didn't help you, so that they can probably take the same route as what you did. So let's start with you about your background, and we'll take it from there.
Thank you, Varun. I am a project manager for many years, so I have a background of a lot of topics in HR. The way I always been at the end, was kind of a role, and my bosses, they were always giving me project management. So I love resolve problem and make sure that everyone provide the best of themselves. So I love to be in the rush and try to find a way that we could deliver or successfully program or processes. So this is a few years that I would like to take that PMP certification. So at the beginning, I found another company to do that certification, but I found it very that I was alone, and since I am not studying like for 25 years, so it was like difficult the way I had to understand how I have to learn and everything. So last year I went to the exam. I didn't pass, so I said to my boss, I need a step back, to do a reflection and how I want to be able to do it the next time. So in January, I found you on YouTube, and I say, "Oh, that guy! I think I'm gonna be able to do it with EduHubSpot because it was talking to me a lot, because it was like a way that we are not alone, to study, because I understand all the concept and everything, but put it the way to manage to answer correctly the question. So you have a lot of way to do it, and the strategy, and also when I had time with my mentor. So the way I realized I put a lot of time, but was not successful, So the way give me the approach how to study, like even though it was just 30 minutes during a day. So he was saying, take it, but make sure you are concentrate, and you're gonna be also remembering what you're gonna learn. So I started that way. I did myself a vision board of every week. I was writing, my thought and the number of hours I study. I try to study also in the morning, and also the rate I had, with the quick tests you have on your platform, and also the big test I did at the end, the mock test. So I didn't pass those tests, but my mentor encouraged me to review all the wrong question and take it as a study, another way of study. Why it's that question, and I try also to have that mindset 24 hours, in my head.
Very nice. Very
Even though, I was at supper time, I said, oh yeah, today I learned about predictive and agile. Oh yeah, okay, hybrid is like this and that. So just to stay in the moment. So it was quite challenging because I had also um, a lot of new project and everything in the same time, and family life. But I think the way it's to convince yourself that you're gonna realize that certification. So at the beginning I wasn't sure of myself, but with your mentor and the way I did I think 6 weeks when I talked to you and I said, okay, I'm taking that and I'm do it. It was a result as I passed.
awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
See, I tell this to all the people that why do you want to elongate the study for years when you
Mhm.
can literally pass the exam in like 6 weeks time frame. All
Yeah.
I ask people is give your 100% for that 4 to 8 weeks, typically a 1 to 2 months time frame. Give your best, and you will not just love it, enjoy it. Most importantly, you will pass the exam for which you are doing. Why do you want to do it for 10 months? I mean 8 months, right? It just doesn't make sense at all.
Because it doesn't work when because from my experience, I was trying to continue to study during the day, and
Mhm.
I was not able to receive what I study. So my mentor was saying, just stop and just do 30 minutes or 1 hour,
That's it.
very
Yes.
very concentrate and stay focused. So
Exactly. Perfect. Okay. So, Teresa, the first exam which you gave last year, right? In which language was this? Was it in English or
in
French?
French, no, in French.
Okay.
Yeah, and I found it more difficult to
Mhm.
learn with my maternal language because even though we always work in English and stuff like that, but I wasn't sure if I would be able to pass in my second language. But I found it easier, just to. So I took it as a big puzzle and
Mhm.
add each piece, for each chapter and make sure that I master the most that I can.
Correct, correct, correct. I think the translation also is like,
Yeah,
it's very different. So I always tell
yeah,
people that don't like, a lot of people, like I get a lot of people, whose French is, the first, like German is their first language, and they are not very convinced that should we do it in English or not, because they're very
for sure,
complicated,
yes.
right? Right.
Yeah,
And
because
when
in
they,
French it's like,
Mhm.
what does it mean, périmètre? Okay, it's the scope. So I did for myself a lexic words. French is that in English. I said, oh no, it's too complicated. So I will go ahead with English.
English. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would recommend that we should always go for English. Like if it's like don't get scared. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So Teresa, another thing. Now, what was the most difficult topic for you when you did the PMP preparation?
I would say all the part of the calculation. So
That's okay.
the plan value. I understood the concept, but for me it was a chance that it's no more a big part in the exam.
Correct.
Yeah, and a little bit the risk and procurement stuff, but yeah. So that's
Okay.
about it. Yeah.
Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. And so, what are the next steps? How are you thinking of using your PMP preparation? What you learned from it? Like, what is the next steps for you? Is there any plan in place in your professional life or personal life? What is the plan there?
For sure, this is something I already brought in my HR teams, but I want more like the methodology that we learn.
Hmm.
So for sure, use it. Because I am passionate about project management. I love it.
Yeah.
That's my books and reading. I love. So this is something I want to do it, even though I will be retired. So yeah, for sure I want to bring it more at the job because we have also an office for the project management
Hmm.
at the job. So this is something I would like to exchange with them also.
Correct. And I think I know that part because I was looking at your emails always. So for me, I know.
Yeah.
And
But it's not common having a project manager in HR.
yes.
So I had to really create my space, and tell to my boss, because I had many bosses, so that I have a value and everything. So, but now it's working very well. So I am very happy.
Awesome. And I know that part because, Teresa, that you have a hunger for learning. That is one thing which I have seen in you, because we were talking about ACP as the next, like, agile. So you're you loved agile. So you're talking about that. So I know for a fact that, you love doing this. So good, great. Awesome. Um, Teresa, one last question related to your exam preparation. And a lot of my students always say this, Varun, can you always ask this question to the students? I know you told me that in my mock test you failed, but can you give a range? How much were you scoring around that?
It was about 52, 59,
Around 50 to
62.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And
again, I was discussing with my one of your mentor, and
Mhm,
it was like more use it as a practice. Don't
mhm,
don't try to score like 90%. So I was taking half of the question,
mhm,
reading and look at it, and just I had to try in my mind similarity to when you have a question about stakeholder, what you have to think about it, first thing,
mhm.
second thing. So I just did like a one pager of the minding I have to be uh, when I answer a question.
Okay.
So it
So
was very
using more
helpful.
like in a practical life, how you are actually playing that part. I think that's what you're trying to say, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have to live it as you were talking about in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct.
You like doesn't take don't use a drastic answer. If it's about question about people, make sure or an issue, you
Mhm.
have the answer as a resolving answer. So some stuff like that.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. And experience about EduHubSpot. How was your experience on that?
Wonderful. I recommend to everyone. That's why it was for me a pleasure to put something on LinkedIn, because I don't know if people in Montreal know you
Mhm.
in Quebec, but this is very practical approach, and I know that we have so busy life and
Correct.
challenging job also. So having the right thing at the right moment, it was very helpful for me. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your positive feedback. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's do this quick game which I play. I ask these, personal questions, random questions, whatever you can say, and I expect my students to answer in more like a one word. Of course, if you want to talk, it's absolutely fine. There is no
Okay.
rule as such, but it's more of a fun part. Okay, let's start. Um, your favorite hobby?
Hobby? Karaoke.
Awesome.
Yes.
This is good. Okay. So when next time I'm coming to Canada, we are doing this together. But only caveat is with a lot of drinks with because that will be more
Yes.
fun.
We have, I would say, on the basement, my husband is like crazy about music and sound.
Nice.
So we have a discotheque, on the basement. So this is nice.
Okay. Hoping the husband is not listening to this question, which I'm about to ask. Hoping that a celebrity you would like to date.
um, I would say Tina Turner.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Um, summer or winters?
Winter.
Winter. Wow.
Yeah.
So do you like skiing? Is that?
No, we're doing snowmobile and
Oh, nice.
sport for wheel, in winter. So it's very nice to be outside in the forest, and it's
Nice.
cold, and yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Last question. If you have to learn any new language, what would you prefer?
I would say Spanish.
Spanish. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, because I have a brother who has a nice villa in Costa Rica, and we'll go there. It's like, having, that third language would be nice.
Nice, nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. Awesome. Thank you so much, Risa, for your time today. I really appreciate it.
You're
And
welcome.
I hope the students get motivated listening to you. It's amazing journey. And for everyone else, thank you so much. If you think you need hand holding, one-on-one practical support, like because we teach more on the practical side, the practical project management, you can definitely reach out to me. My email address is varun.anand@eduhubspot.com. I reply to each and every email which I get. I always make sure I do.
It's true.
I do that. And if you want to just check out the website, you can also go ahead and check out the website www.eduhubspot.com. All the information is also in the description below. And let's make you PMP. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Risa. Have a good day.
Welcome. Thank you, Varun.